Catch some on YouTube. Yo, it's your boy MO3. Man, we're live. We're going down. I can't say that wet cash shit. Hold up. Yo, what it is, man? It's your boy MO3 live in a Dallas Metro play. And if you're tuned in, then hell nah, that shit whack in the bill. Hell nah, fuck.
On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know Fats in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him, and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush him. That's what I'm
saying. Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just trying to get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody and my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but I ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep a pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got it straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill you. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion, the L, designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cost account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's a warning. My niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just trying to get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody and my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
Let's go. Hey.
Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got to.
Do it on our own if we got to. You heard me? Yeah. Let's go, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Juicy, what's up, baby? I see you in the building. Your fine self. I see you, girl. Salute to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. Let me get my shit together over here, man. But salute to everybody in the building, man. I ain't gonna do too much small talk, man. We got a lot to get into today, man. We have a lot to get into today, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to get into today, so I ain't gonna do too much small talk, man. But salute to each and every one of y'all in the building, man. Please do your boy a solid. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button for your boy Shan. What's up with you, girl? Congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I seen that post 4 weeks later. It just popped up in my algorithm, but congratulations, man, to Shan, man. Congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and, man, hit the like button for your boy, man. Go on, pile up in here, man, because for those who've been following the trial, for those who've been following the legal chess episodes, man, this is one of them. This gonna be one of them. You know what I'm saying? This most definitely gonna be one of them. Because we here now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more speculation. Ain't no more asking questions. You know what I'm saying? If Rainwater gonna testify, all that. Rainwater has been subpoenaed, man. His subpoena has been executed. Let me say that. His subpoena has been executed, man. And he is set to testify. But the question that we want, what's up, G-Way? What's up with you, my guy? You know what I'm saying? But the question we want to ask today, man, is will his credibility hold up on that stand? Oh yeah, we finna break this down, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been waiting for this confirmation. I knew that his subpoena was gonna be executed sooner or later, but we here now. We here now. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right that we deep dive on this. You know what I'm saying? I got something very special for y'all because this is a complicated situation. Rainwater on the stand is a very complicated situation, man. But look, don't worry about it. We're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna get into all of that, man. So let's turn up. Let's turn up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the vibes, the vibing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the numbers, the numbering. You know what I'm saying? We do have a goal, man. 10 super chats, $5 or more. I most definitely help your boy get through the door. You heard me? 10 super chats, $5 or more, man. You know what I'm saying? No, ain't nothing too shabby. AB, what's up with your sis? Fancy ketchup, what's up with your sis? I know Big Sis 4L somewhere around here. You know what I'm saying? Sheila, what's up with your sis? MJS, I see everybody in the building. Felicia Fee, I see everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all, man, I thank God for each and every one of y'all, man, because y'all could have been anywhere in the world. It's millions of content creators on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all here rocking with your boy in room 901. So I ain't gonna let y'all down. I woke up feeling a little, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling too good, but I'm finna get myself hyped up. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get myself hyped up, worked up, and we finna go down through there, man. We finna deliver this content, man, the way this content supposed to be delivered. You feel me? So look, man. Go ahead and hit the like button for your boy so we can start the show. Go ahead and hit the like button. Share the live out. You know what I'm saying? Support the goal, man. You know what I'm saying? 10 super chats, $5 or more. And last but not least, man, turn up in this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Turn up. We might start a little different. Don't ask no questions. Just ride, man. Hit the like button. Man, salute, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man, for everybody that's showing their love, man. I see those gifts, man. MJS, most definitely appreciate you for those 200 jewels. You know what I'm saying? Salute to AB and everybody else that sent them jewels. CO3, I seen you come through, send some jewels through, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And salute to my guy, that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? For that $5 super chat, man, getting us one step closer to our goal, man. I most definitely appreciate you, gang. Thank you. But y'all heard the song, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. If you ain't 100, man, you can't sit with us, man. If you ain't 100, man, you cannot sit with the gang, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Fancy Ketchup. I appreciate you. I most definitely appreciate you. She said, let's go, Josh. Salute to the family. Hashtag is only us. Hashtag don't let them in. You hear me? If they ain't 100, they can't sit with us, man. You hear me? It's quality over quantity over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. We are finishing these 6 more super chats, $5 or more. Help us get through the dough. You hear me? But yeah, man, salute, man. Like I told y'all, man, we got a lot of shit to get into. But y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. I gotta get myself turned up. Man. I need y'all help. I need y'all help with this, man. You know what I'm saying? How could Josh get turned up? You know what I'm saying? To deliver this show in the fashion that he need to. Man, first, hit the like button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for your boy. And secondly, IGT, what's up with your sus? You know what I'm saying? And secondly, after you hit the like button, because if you hit the like button, it means you're a real one. You here for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? So after you hit the like button, drop them gorillas in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If you're a member, put them MO3 emojis in the chat, man. Let me feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? Let me wake up. Let me feel the energy, man, so we can most definitely get to the shits. You feel me? But this is, man, you know what I'm saying? Legal Chess, episode number 55. Rainwater'S story under the microscope. He's Mo3 friend and Yella Beezy's enemy. I'm telling y'all, this is a complicated situation, man. But hold on, before we get into the last turn up, salute to my good sis, Nika, the motherfucking Empress, man, for being rocking with your boy for 9 whole months, man. You heard me? If they ain't 100, they can't sit with us, man. Salute to my boy Streets in the building, man. And y'all make sure, thank you, sis. I most definitely appreciate that membership renewal, man. You know what I mean? And y'all make sure y'all go support my boy, man, the G-Way Show, man. The G-Way Show. If a moderator could click on my guy link, you know what I'm saying? If a moderator could click on the G-Way Show link and drop his link in the chat, he'd be over there covering Mo3 content. I shared this live yesterday, so it's on my community wall. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all go tap in to the G-Way Show. You know what I'm saying? The G-Way Show. Lord, stay focused. What's up with you, love? Good to see you. All right, but like I said, man, look, let me turn up. Let me turn up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn up. I need y'all to turn. Oh, they already started. I already see the MO3, the Gorillas. All right, let's go, man. Let's most definitely get it there, man. Turn up in this bitch, man. Hit the like button. Man, I got a powerful show for y'all today, man. You hear me? I got, man. We gonna get to it, man. Hit that like. What the like said? 81 likes. Let's get the likes to well over 100, man. Let's go, man. He know better. You hear me? He know better, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm turned, man. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I mean, let's go, man. Let me take a little swig of water. I was drinking my water. I dropped my top somewhere. Hope I don't knock this motherfucker over. Let me put this water way over here. Hold on. I done dropped my top some goddamn where, y'all. All right, man. But salute to everybody in the building once again, man. You know what I'm saying? I see each and every one of y'all in the building, man. Thank y'all for that love that was coming through while the song was coming in. Let me highlight this love real quick. Cause I seen my motherfucking gang. Nothing like you whores came through with the $4.99 super chat, man. Thank you, man. Getting us halfway to the goal, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting us halfway to the goal, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Juicy Juice, what's up with you? Lanice, what's up with you, girl? What's up with you? Who else in here, man? Salute to everybody in the building, man. I hope y'all hit that like button for your boy. 90 likes. Let's go and get 10 more likes on the board, man. Can we do that? Can we get 10 more likes? Can we get 10 more people to hit the like button, man? We're going to start the show. You know what I'm saying? Even though I should maybe get more than 10 more people. But let's get at least about 10 more people, man, to hit the like button. And I swear to God, we're going to start the show, man. I even put this up there for y'all. man. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into it, man, when we get to 100 likes, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into it, man. We get 7 more likes. 7 more likes, man. We finna get into it, man. I swear to God, man. You know what I'm talking about? TCH Juice. What's up with you, gang? You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, gang? Because, yes, man, you know what I'm saying? It's most definitely a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the like said. 103. Okay, let's get it, man. Let's get it. So let's start this show off right, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's start this show off right. Like I said, man, I do have we got a lot to unpack. We most definitely have a hold up. Wait, let's go, man. Let's go to Lois. Stay focused for that $20, man. She said towards the goal, man. Let's go, Lois. Stay focused. Hold on, I gotta do something very special for you. You hear me? That color there. That's one of them colors right there. Let's go, Lois. Oh shit, I was finna delete the video. Let's not do that. Let's do this.
That's right, baby. That's what you do. Every time I hear it, I think of RoboCop. That's right, baby. That's what you do.
That's right, baby. That's what you do. Hold on, then I seen my sis come through. Charlene, let's go. She with the $5. She said she at work, but here, let's go. I'm here to get you at least through some of this shift, sis. I most definitely appreciate you and Lois. Stay focused, man, for y'all contribution towards the goal, man. We officially need 3 more super chats, $5 or more to help us get through that dough, man. You hear me? Let's go, man. That's how you make a nigga feel the love, man. That's how you make a nigga feel the love. Rainwater. Let's go, Juicy Juice. Let's rock out. I should have played this song again today. Hold on. I'm going to drop the link for Rainwater, man. You lucky you came, man. You ain't going to be able to be too long because I got some shit to get into. But come holler at me, Rain. I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you are here. Thank you, Juicy Juice. Thank you, Juicy Juice, man, for that $5, man. Then my boy, Mr. Abney, came through with another 5, man. Let's go, man. Salute to you and Juicy Juice, man, for y'all $5 contribution towards the goal, man. You know what I'm saying? We officially need 1 more super chat, $5 or more. And we threw that motherfucking dough. You hear me? We threw that motherfucking dough. Let me drop this link for Rainwater real quick, man. Let me drop this link. I'm glad you're here, gang. I'm glad you are here, man. Oh, shit. Look at who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this coming through? Look, who the fuck is this, man, coming through? For y'all that don't know, you know what I'm saying? All my sisters, all my YouTube sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my blood sister right here on the screen, man. I don't know where she came from. You know what I'm saying? When she come through, I appreciate you, sis, man, for those 200 jewels, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I got Rainwater building, man. Salute. This is my blood sister right there on the screen, y'all. This is my blood sister, man. So y'all welcome her
Oh, she said $200.
Yeah, that's $200.
Yeah, ma'am, inbox me.
Now that's 200 jewels. I wish it was $200.
No.
Shit, hold on. Let me highlight this love real quick. We finna chop it up, right? Salute the Juicy Juice, man, for that $5, man, in red bone coming through, man. They stumped that goal the fuck out, man. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all must know that y'all in for a good one, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I pray that y'all get that back 100-fold on God. Yeah, I mean. All right, so let me take this down, man. Let me take this down real quick. Let me get my shit together over here. We got Mr. Brandon Rainwater in the building, man. What's up with you, man? What's up with you?
What's up with it?
Man, not much, man. Hey, man. You ready?
I've been praying for it. What you talking about?
I know you've been praying for it, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you be interested to my type of breakdowns and you know what I'm saying, but man, you might want to listen to this one, man. You know what I'm saying? You might want to
What's up?
listen.
What happened?
Cause man, look, man, this you know you got a complicated role in this, right?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know you are a layered personality in this trial, right? Because let's dissect what all you got going on into this trial. And those YouTube speculation. This strictly off what I see your name pop up in the paperwork, right? So
Right.
first of all, you know what I'm saying? You got your own situation that you allegedly had with Yella Beezy, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Before MO3, you know what I'm saying? Then you have the MO3 situation. You know what I'm saying? You have you and Yella Beezy V Live incident. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Then your MO3 manager, you was on
Mm-hmm.
the phone with him before
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, while he was getting unalive or whatever, unfortunately. Then on top of that, recently Yella Beezy just subpoenaed the Dallas Police Department for you and Detective Barnes communications. So it may sound like nothing individually, but all
Yeah,
together.
I'm a whole victim. There's a number of victims for me. What are you talking about? You didn't say Rain was investigated for no crime or nothing. This
No,
is
no,
all
no,
victim
no,
shit.
no, no. We know we ain't doing that.
So you
Yeah.
said you like Rain, you better listen to this. Listen to what? That I just a bunch of victim shit.
But Ryan, this the part that I want you to, saying, to be prepared for. Even I know you is, and I know you got some good lawyers. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the cross examination. You know what I'm saying? I feel
I'm not even testifying.
you're not testifying.
They don't either side. They just got me just in case, but the other side don't want me to on the stand.
I bet they don't. I can tell they
And,
don't.
yeah, and the what's kind of side, I don't say so much on the internet that they don't want me on there. They just don't want me in the courtroom when all this shit is going on. This what this whole subpoena is about. They don't, because if I wasn't subpoena, I'd be in there every day. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be in them hallways every day, and it turned out to every blog site people be asking me questions. It turned out to be a Rainwater show.
So you saying right now that you will not be
No, no,
testifying?
I've been asking and everything. They don't stop answering the phone for me. They text me that damn subpoena. That's why no address on there.
Yeah, you really can't even pull it up. You know how you go to the docket and
Yeah.
click like this all out. It ain't really ain't no document attached to it. They just
And
put that in there.
you see they changed my name.
Yeah, cause look, I'm glad you said that, man. Cause Brian, well, I was finna go in on your ass, man. I was finna start saying, look, cause I got a whole theory. Brandon,
But
Brandon Rainwater and Benjamin Rainwater is two different people.
yeah.
So, cause right here you see Brandon Rainwater on this subpoena, right? Hold on, let me make sure
Uh-huh.
this the right subpoena. Then on this one, hold on, let me make sure this the right one. Hold up, damn, how can I? Hold up, man. How can I? Oh, there we go. Let me full screen it so I can see it. I think this the right one where they put Benjamin. They put Benjamin on here. Damn, hold on, man. How the hell do I make this? I don't know, man. But yeah, right there on the third line, you should be able to see Ben. Let me see on here.
We see it.
Yeah, Benjamin Rainwater. There you go, Benjamin Rainwater.
Yeah.
So your name Benjamin Rainwater on here, but on here they got Brandon Rainwater, man. So this is my question, man. Which one is the agent? Which one is the informant, man? Is it Brandon or Benjamin?
Nobody been no foreman.
Which one is the undercover?
A foreman don't talk this much. So online especially. So ain't nobody been no
But you a
foreman.
smart talker though, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
ain't nobody been no foreman. The text message with Barnes, that's the dumbest shit ever. So the day I seen that, I text him Mo3 playlist and Mo3 the day Mo3 album come out, and now they have to read it out for the news in the courtroom.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like that's the dumbest shit ever. Like, you think I'm finna be? texting this man, this shit, this and that. That's the dumbest shit ever.
I
Plus,
mean, what,
especially victims. So if I'm trying to get justice for Mo3, then you sitting there saying who's informant? I thought it was about justice for Mo3, or was you trying to
nah,
see?
I wouldn't be mad if you was.
Uh,
Now,
uh.
if I wouldn't, no, nah, I ain't one of them.
Nah, but like I tell them people know. I wasn't there. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
But I don't see how you would not be testifying. I can see why they're a problem, home,
Mm,
because you too important, man. You too
yeah,
important. You can't nobody give you the only person as of
that
right now that's been
we,
subpoenaed. Jossie can't give them what you can give them from the Mo3 inside.
yeah, there's plenty of people. Y'all just not reading closely.
And the judge allowed y'all incident at V Live to be so they gonna need you for that. I don't see how you would not be testifying, right?
Man, I just got word I'm not testifying. They don't want me in the courtroom.
I don't
That's
know.
the only thing. They don't want me in the courtroom. Like I don't say it's too much on the internet. I don't went I got that one of the horse's mouth up in a level that I would not be testifying. I am a distraction to the case.
Well, this what I always said. Man. I always want them to keep you and Trap Boy Freddy far away from this goddamn case. So I ain't mad at that at all if that's true. You know what I'm saying? But we still go ahead.
He not testifying.
Yeah, I know he ain't testifying. They ain't fuck with Trap Boy.
Yeah, so
Right.
both of me, half the list is not testifying. Only about 20, 30 people testifying.
All right, cause you know Yella Beezy just put in he just filed a motion yesterday, and the defense is asking the judge to force the state to give them the real witness list. So what if your name end up being on the real witness
I
list, man?
just got word. I'm not testifying. I keep telling you that. Damn, you don't think I'm talking? I will not be testifying. You know, they can it could fuck up the whole case. Me testifying.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. We gonna see, man. We most definitely gonna see, man. We most definitely gonna see, man. 'Cause you know how it is with you. Everything be pending. You know what I'm saying? Then nigga gotta tell you
No,
when it.
you finna see it. I'm finna go to the Gazi party on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and on the 20th, 21, 22, I will be in Miami.
Let's go.
I
Let's
will
go.
I will be in Miami. I got my flights booked, and like I said, I will not be testified, and I can't come to the court because I have officially been subpoenaed. And that's the fucked up thing about the situation because I couldn't wait to go to the courthouse. I couldn't wait to do this, do that, and I'm not. But it is a couple people that was close to three that was with three. Like Sean was with three more than me.
But Sean ain't testifying. Sean ain't been subpoenaed.
Yeah,
Real
he
quick,
got
salute to AC Core for renewing that membership, man. Thank you, AC.
only reason I was subpoenaed because I went down there and made sure they subpoenaed me.
Nah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about you saying you're not gonna testify, man. You
I
know
ain't
what I'm saying?
testify. Listen,
I've been. I'm gonna take your word for it.
I went to go get subpoena. They didn't have to come find me. I went down there and tried to, man. I've been out there 3 days in a row. Can't wait. And it's a distraction to the case. It's a
So,
distraction.
so your plan worked basically.
Nah, hell nah. I wanted to be on Channel 4 News. The fuck is you talking about? You just talking now, nigga. You think I'm finna give up my chance to be on every news channel, every blog site in the world?
Uh,
That really just messed up my whole plan. I got an album coming out. I can't even go promote the album. Really fucked up my whole week, my month.
Man, we gonna say, well, Rainwater said he would not be testifying, y'all, but we gonna say that's pending. We gonna say that's pending.
It
You know
ain't
what I'm saying?
pending. You carried out the
No,
horse's mouth.
no. We gonna take it. We gonna take
Yeah.
your
Matter of
word
fact,
for it. But
y'all got them people number. Call them. They'll tell
hell
you.
nah, hell
Yeah,
nah. We'll let them other bloggers do that.
yeah, nah, man.
The nigga audio or something without nah. We gonna let them other bloggers do that. We just gonna wait. We just gonna wait and see. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna wait and see. So press one. Let me see what my people thinking, man. Press one, Rainwater. Your audio, your screen or something went black. I don't know if you can hear me or not. But while we get Rainwater back up here, man, press one. I'm gonna remove him. Just come back. Just come back. Press one if you believe Rainwater will be testifying. Press two if you think that he's telling the truth and he will not be testifying. Press 1 if you think Rainwater will be testifying, and press 2 if you think that Rainwater would not be testifying. Let me see what y'all think, man. Do we believe him? Do we believe him? IGT said 1. Josh, can we get on with the show? He's deflecting. Yeah, we finna get on to it. We about 30 minutes in anyway. Black Power Deuce, okay, 2. Okay, Juicy Juice said 2. She believe him. I see a whole bunch of 1s. Let's go, AC Shakur, for renewing that membership. Locked in for 8 whole months. AC Shakur, make sure you drop your link in the chat. I see a lot of 1s, man. I see a lot of 1s. So y'all think Rainwater came and tried to fuck up my show real quick? tried to say he ain't testifying, so my whole show could be irrelevant. He said, nigga, you might well throw this live away. I'm not testifying. Well, nigga, guess what, right? We go see. Rainwater to get on my show. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you pulling up, because we got a lot to get into, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you sit back and listen, just in case, though. Just in case, man. Just in case. Because, you know, you might find some things in here rather interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because this is legal chess, man, and we not believing Rainwater. We gonna wait till the 24th come, or whenever he's supposed to be there. And if he not there, then we gonna be like, well, Rain was telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Rain was telling the truth, but we can't just go off what Rainwater say. You know what I mean? And that which brings us into the topic, the foundation of today's show. You know what I'm saying? If you read the thumbnail, Rainwater is set to testify. Will his credibility hold up? You know what I'm saying? Because just a situation like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even believe Rainwater. He could be telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? But everything got to be pinned in Rainwater, man, because Rainwater would get on here and troll and do all these things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he said Josh asked the wrong questions. I ain't got no questions for Rainwater. I didn't stop questioning Rainwater years ago. I leave it to the people. You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe. You go back into the MO3 sector history. Me and Rain, I didn't ask Rain some of the toughest questions. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I wasn't up here to ask no question. I didn't want to hear what he had to say. Big Rose, what's up? Easy, my guy. Rain can say anything on her. He know what's up, what up in real time, though. Let's go, man. So let's get into it, man. So grab y'all pad, grab y'all pen, because Josh is about to go the fuck in, man. You hear me? Now, on the screen, man, we have a screenshot, because there wasn't an attached document. It wasn't an attached document with this in the docket. You know what I'm saying? But you see, it's clear as day. On August the 7th, 2026, there was a return of service executed subpoena for Brandon Rainwater. You know what I'm saying? For Brandon Rainwater. Now, I'm gonna say it like this: an executed subpoena does not guarantee that you will testify. But God damn it, I have to see what an executed subpoena does for you. Not an executed subpoena usually means, nigga, we forcing you to show up. I never heard nobody get executed a subpoena so they won't show up to court. But according to Rainwater, this whole subpoena is for him not to show up to court. Now, I'm not privy, you know what I'm saying? He the inside man. He talked to these people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to go holler at ChatGPT to see if they make sense or not. You know what I'm saying? But just as of right now, where I stand, it don't make sense. It don't make sense for them to execute a subpoena on you. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can stay away from the court. But we, like I said, we gon' see when that day come. But until then, you know what I'm saying? Until then, we finna break this down like a motherfucking pound. So, when I was chopping up with Rainwater, y'all heard, man, what makes Rainwater such a complicated figure in this case? You know what I'm saying? In this trial. What makes Rainwater an interesting, an important, and complicated? Because one, let's start off from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go through a couple exhibits with y'all. I'm gonna go and y'all gonna see these videos pop up again. I'm finna play some videos for y'all. And then we're gonna start the show, because I really want to lay this foundation right. Then y'all gonna see these videos again when I play them in the throughout the duration of this live, because they're gonna be relevant again. But I'm finna just go ahead and show y'all the exhibits that I'll be using in this live. You know what I'm saying? Back to back. So let's go. So let's begin with the history. Let's begin with the history. So what makes Rainwater important to this trial and a complicated chess piece on this board? First, Rainwater had his own beef with Yella Beezy before MO3. Y'all don't believe me? Cool. You ain't gotta believe me. Let's get into Exhibit A. Why is Rainwater a complicated piece? Let's go. Listen up.
Me and Yella got to it first before 3 of them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yella, you know, me and Yella used to go to the club every night because I was getting MO3 songs. Like, okay. So Yella came to me one night and honestly say, homie, you need to stop telling everybody I got a girlfriend. You fucking up, got hoes asking me this and that. So don't right out there. I said, hold on, bro, let's go talk outside to me and you. And this nigga, he had his partners with him. They ended up down there trying to jump him. I told 3, I said 3. You know, I could 3 said, you gonna come up there? I said, nah, bro, just chill. I sat outside in the cold. You was there? I sat outside in the cold for 4 hours waiting on Yella. It was Kevin Gates and Honey. I tapped Los and said, watch this. I tapped Freddie and I snuck Yella. I snuck him. You stole. No. You stole. After that, 3 and Yella was still cool. 3 and Yella was playing Connect, folks. I went looking for Yella for 3 days. By myself, I don't come back and tell Yella come meet me. That's why they see me at B-Live, they try to jump me. I thought they were gonna kill me. Nobody Yella came back and said, I beat him up by myself. Cause he heard so many people say, y'all trying to jump me.
I was over here on mute. So y'all heard it. This is Exhibit A. We talking about before we even get into the legal chess breakdown. I'm showing all the exhibits, you know what I'm saying, that I will be using in this episode. So y'all just heard out of Rainwater. I ain't got to lie on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I never lie in this stage of the trial. I ain't finna lie and put no jackets on nobody. So y'all heard out of Rainwater own mouth. Let's go, Jenny, for those 100 jewels. And if I missed any gifts, I most definitely appreciate y'all, man. And if you super chat, if you are an active super chatter, check your gifts. You might have some free gifts. You know what I'm saying? If you do have some free gifts, drop them on your boy. You heard me? Drop them on your boy, man. Especially if you super chat a lot of places or whatever, you probably have some free gifts, man. So check that little gift box next to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Next to the where you type it in the chat and see if you got some free gifts, man. If you do, you know what I'm saying? God bless your boy gang. All right, most definitely hit the like button, man. It's over 300 people in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. 141 likes. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Please hit the like button, so I won't have to keep saying this throughout the duration of the show, man. Let's please get the likes 200, man, because Rainwater and I already been up here. I'm finna go through some exhibits for y'all. Some of y'all probably ain't even seen these videos, a couple of these videos that I'm gonna show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Then we still got a whole breakdown. So come on, y'all. Let's go ahead and get the likes and the love to flowing around here, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for much. Let's go, fans, to catch up for those jewels. Thank you. I ain't asking for much, man. Just a little bit, just a little likes. Just a little likes, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a little like. Hold on. All right, so let's get into Exhibit B because I don't want to get too far off track. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna bother with the like button today. Y'all do. Yeah, that's how y'all choose to do it. I'm gonna let y'all do it. We got too much to get into today, man. So let's go ahead and get into Exhibit B. So we started off with the beginning. Y'all just heard Rainwater say that him and Yella Beezy had a little beef, had a little tension before MO3 and Yella Beezy even had beef. You know what I'm saying? He said they was at the V-Live club one night. Yella Beezy approached Rainwater and said, look, man, stop telling these females I got a girlfriend, nigga. You fucking up the game. Then whatever was said in between that, Rainwater said, man, he looked over to MO3, said, man, I'm finna pop dude in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? God just bless you, fam. Let's go, man. Let's go to my boy Grip, man. Let me see what's going on. Man. So then we heard Rainwater. We heard Rainwater say he snuck him. We heard Rainwater say he stuck him. Wait, drop link. I got you, fam. Oh God. Drop what link? What link you talking about dropping? What link you talking about dropping? There you go, right there. But yeah. So let's get into Exhibit B. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into Exhibit B. Which way I want to go with this real quick? Hold on. Video file. All right. So let's go to after MO3's funeral, right? Because this is not. And let me say this real quick. because I know Rainwater probably got up here on the defense and all of that. I'm well beyond the stage of bashing or putting jackets on anybody, whether it's the sisters, Rainwater, whatever. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to speak the truth, I'm gonna speak the truth. When it's time to get on next, I'm getting it next. So one thing I will say about Rainwater, you know what I'm saying? His story, whether you believe it or not, the story that's important to this case is consistent. I know some of y'all probably like, nigga, what? The story that makes him important to this case, right? Because keep in mind, let's remember this, right? The state timeline starts with Roy Lee, right? The state is saying that Roy Lee is the beginning of the beef between MO3 and Yella Beezy. Everything escalated from that point, right? So, like I said, Rainwater, even before there was a trial, I'm gonna give him his credit. Story has been very, very consistent. So let's go to the day after the funeral. The day he did that interview after the funeral. Let's go. Let's listen to Rainwater himself, man. These are the exhibits that I'll be using in this video.
Bad though, like leading up to this point of him passing away, like, man, and could these things be prevented? Could this have been prevented, do you think?
Yeah. Let me tell you though. Let me tell you about 3 though. Let me tell you. One thing I liked about him. If he stand for something, he stand for something. He sat there and this shit escalated when Roy Lee passed. Roy Lee just wanted to have a one-on-one fight with Yella Beezy. And when that didn't happen, Roy Lee gets shot. It hurt 3 deep down inside.
Gotcha.
Now that's one person. You talking about a nigga with clout, with money. That one person that it fucked up 3 heads so bad that he didn't care about nothing else. When we left Roy Lee's funeral, he didn't care about nothing else. Like, it was his partner. And he could act like nothing happened, like life goes on, but he always used to just sit back and just think about Roy Lee and laugh about like past shit from Roy Lee. And that hurt 3, like that hurt, like that touched his heart. Roy Lee died. You know what I'm saying? So after this, like, it wasn't no turning back.
It wasn't no turning back, man. Shit escalated after Roy Lee passed, and after that, it wasn't no turning back. But hold on, let me holler at my boy Grip real quick. What's up with you, gang?
I tried to catch you before you started.
What's up, gang?
Boy, I'm finna bless you, boy.
Let's go. I need a blessing. Let's go. Holler at me, man. Let's go.
Boy, I'm finna bless you because you've been patient and you've been good with God. Boy, I'm finna bless you.
Let's
and you
go,
finna
man.
do your thing. It's over with. Take me off. You know what time it is.
Let's go, man. Salute to my boy, man. I thank you in advance, my guy.
Yeah, it's on, baby.
Let's go, man. I appreciate you, my guy. Salute to my boy Grip, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Grip, man. You hear me? That's my motherfucking guy right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. That's my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Scorekeeper for them cheers over there on Twitch, man. If I missed anything in the chat, I most definitely appreciate y'all, man. Any gifts or anything that I probably missed, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Pretty and Pink said, Josh, you seen they was in a hood shooting on Overton. I don't know nothing about that. It's Dallas. There probably some Dallas. You have to tell me the significance of that, Pretty and Pink. I don't know what Overton is. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Once again, man, salute to my boy Grip, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Grip. I got my phone out over here, so I know what I'm saying. So y'all just heard Rainwater, right? There was the day of MO3 funeral. And Big D, rest in peace to Big D the Mocha. He asked Rainwater, man, how did things between MO3 and Yella Beezy escalate? And Rainwater instantly started with Roy Lee. And again, this was before because I know we be hard on Rainwater, but the stories that needs to be consistent with Rainwater are consistent. Now, in between, you know what I'm saying? In between, you might get a whole bunch of bullshit. But the stories that's important to this case with Rainwater is very consistent. Don't believe me? Let's go. So we just watched Exhibit B, right? We just watched Exhibit B, so let's go to Exhibit C. Yeah, because Rainwater and Yella Beezy, we all know, had that altercation where Rainwater got jumped at V Live. Then the whole civil case came after that. Now, some of y'all might not know. Oh, hold on, this is the wrong one. Some of y'all might not know, but Rainwater testified. Rainwater testified under oath, y'all. Under oath during this civil trial against Yella Beezy. And even in that trial, which I found very interesting, that even in that trial, they was continuously asking him about MO3. Then they asked him this question. Let's go. Hold on, y'all.
Did you have knowledge on January 26, 2020 that Mr. Conway did not like your artist, Mo3?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you know that?
Did y'all hear the question? They said before the incident between Rainwater and Yella Beezy, they asked him before that incident in January, whatever. Did you have prior knowledge that Yella Beezy had smoke with your artist, Mo3? Let's go.
Did you have knowledge on January 26, 2020 that Mr. Conway did not like your artist, Mo3?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you know that?
Just going back and forth in my previous client named Roy Lee, a comedian, father, they was going back and forth. And I believe that Roy Lee was assaulted in the club by Mr. Conway. And it was just a bunch of back and forth, and just a dangerous vibe and dangerous crew they came with.
Okay.
So once again, like I told y'all, the important stories, because again, what the Roy Lee feud is not only a part of the state's motive timeline, it's the beginning of the state's motive timeline. And we just heard two different situations, right? The first one we heard when Rainwater was at the funeral, that was years ago. That was young Rainwater. You know what I'm saying? That was young Rainwater. They asked him, Big D the Mogul asked him, when did the beef between Mo3 and Yella Beezy escalate? He went to Roy Lee. He said it escalated over the Roy Lee situation. You know what I'm saying? Then now a more recent testimony. This is an actual testimony that y'all just heard. You know what I'm saying? From Rainwater under oath during his civil trial with Yella Beezy, saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It started with Roy Lee. All right, so those are the three exhibits. Because again, those are the things that make Rainwater complicated, yet very, very important to this case. He's complicated because he had his own beef with Yella Beezy. You know what I'm saying? He's a polarizing figure. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of stuff going on, but he's also interesting, and we're gonna get into some of those things too. He's also interesting. Why? Because he's the inside man. He's the closest person to Mo3 that will be testifying as a witness in this trial. He's the only person that can deliver to us, you know what I'm saying, Mo3's last words, because he was on the phone with Mo3, which is very important. I don't see how they would not want that into the trial. I don't see how. I'm not even finna entertain it no more. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to the show. Because Rainwater threw me out talking he ain't finna testify, and he got all this shit going on. So let's get into the show, man. Let me pull this up one more time so anybody that just got in the building can see it. We finna break this down. All right. And I also got another one. Okay, I showed y'all. Hold on. Don't worry about it. Man, where the fuck the shit at? Okay, here we go. All right. So let's get into the actual subpoena. Man, we need come on, man. We ain't even at 200 likes yet, y'all. Man, come on, gang. I don't even. Come on, gang. Don't do your boy like that, man. We not even at 200 likes yet, man. We should be going towards 300. Come on, gang. Come on, y'all, man. I'm gonna be doing all this reading and break it down, man. Y'all won't even hit the like button for your boy. Come on, man. I know y'all better than that. As human beings, hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Hold on, let me get my shit together over here, because I don't even want to hold up the show, man. Say 171 on my end. Man, we need to keep pressing that motherfucker. Let's go, Juicy. But I ain't gonna hold it up. It is what it is, man. I got some things to do today, and we got a lot to get into. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get into the shit, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to the shit. Shame on y'all, man. Shame on y'all, man. If you don't hit that like button for your boy. Hold on. All right, so let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's begin. Y'all ready? Let me take a swig of water. Let me get to my notes in my phone. I got my tablet, so I most definitely see y'all, but I might can't highlight any comments or whatever. But don't let this stop you, you know what I'm saying, from interacting and showing love. All right, let's get to it. Let me get to this in my phone. All right. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's begin. So let's break down this subpoena. Hold on, let me remove this banner. Because again, y'all, this show is about where Rainwater's credibility, his story is under the microscope, and will his credibility hold up in trial? All right, will his credibility hold up in trial? So let's get into the Rainwater subpoena. Rainwater is officially in play. The August 7th docket entry says executed subpoena Brandon Rashad Rainwater. At minimum, that means the subpoena has been successfully served. It does not prove Rainwater is cooperating with prosecutors, that he has agreed with their theory, or even that the state ultimately will call him. But the state has now taken the formal step necessary to compel his attendance. Hold on, damn. Okay, here we go. That matters because Rainwater isn't just another person somewhere around MO3's circle. Based on the facts that we've laid out over the past 50-some legal chess episodes, in our previous analysis, he potentially connects 3 different parts of the story. Rainwater potentially connects 3 different parts of the story. MO3 before the murder, the feud, and the day of the murder. That what makes him potentially dangerous for both sides. So let's deep dive into this. Let's go. Let's begin with number 1. Let's lay the foundation for this episode, y'all. We finna lay the foundation for this episode, and we're gonna build from there. All right, so number 1, the biggest development may actually be the V Live ruling. This is where the legal chess gets interesting. The state's amended extraneous evidence filing specifically identifies the January 26, 2020 Rainwater assault at V Live and the subsequent civil lawsuit as part of its proposed feud evidence. So keep in mind, they not only adding the V Live incident, including my bad, child, the V Live situation where Rainwater got jumped. They are also using the civil lawsuit between Rainwater and Yella Beezy as part of the proposed feud evidence. All right. So not just the V Live incident, but the civil lawsuit that followed it. And he talking about he ain't gonna testify. Boy, stop. And the state's filing goes considerably further. It identifies Rainwater as the victim, identifies Yella Beezy as having committed the alleged assault, identifies Rainwater's civil case, and says that a jury subsequently found against Yella Beezy and awarded Rainwater compensatory and exemplary damages. So Rainwater won the case. But most importantly, when Yella Beezy tried to keep various alleged prior acts out through his amended motion in limine, the court specifically listed January 26, 2020, defendant Conway assaulted Rainwater and marked the motion denied as to the event. That's huge. It means the defense tried to put a gate in front of that particular incident, and the judge declined to give them that protection. So for those that don't know, Yella Beezy, the whole pretrial, they was arguing, they was litigating this feud evidence, and Yella Beezy defense, Toby Shook, they was trying hard to get a bunch of stuff excluded from the trial, and they did get some things excluded, but the Rainwater incident at V Live was most definitely denied, which means it'll be in the trial. Hold on, man. Salute to my boy. It came through my messages. But salute to, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. We got to, what Big Baby say, pause the movie. Because what I'm finna say is so damn twisted. Man, salute to my nigga Grip, man. For that motherfucker $100, man. You hear me? Salute to my motherfucking boy Grip, man. You hear me? Man, look, I got to make you a manager, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Hey, man. Salute to my motherfucking boy Grip, man. I ain't even tripping over the likes no more, man. My boy Grip that came through and made the whole goddamn show. Hey, man. Salute to my nigga, man. Salute to my nigga. That's real nigga shit right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely appreciate you, man. For real, man. I most definitely appreciate you, my guy. I'm finna turn this show up. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this situated over here. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, please. Utilize this moment to hit the like button for your boy, though, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Let me do this over here. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to the CashApp, make sure he ain't, because sometimes he'll write a note and I don't see it till after the show because I look at it from my phone. All right, let's go, man. Salute to my boy. He said, for everybody, you ain't your friends. Everybody ain't your partners. I'm going to run it up with you. Let's go, my guy. Let's go, man. Once again, man, salute to my boy Grip, man. Real nigga shit coming through with that $100 cash out, man. You hear me? Let's go, man. Let's go. So let me get back to my notes on my phone. Let's go, man. I'm super motivated now. I'm super duper motivated. Hold on. Where was I on my phone? Where we at? Most importantly, okay. Boom. All right, so let's read this again. So where was I? In the state filing. Okay. So we just broke down how Yella Beezy defense tried to get this incident at V Live involving him and Rainwater excluded from the trial, but the judge denied it, and this will most definitely be a part of the trial. Not just the fight at V Live, but the civil lawsuit after. And again, Rainwater saying he ain't gonna testify. Come on, Rainwater. Come on, man. And there's another important ruling. The court also denied the motion. Hold on, let me see what this is. Hold on, let me see what this is coming through. Somebody might send some shit. Okay, all right. And there's another important ruling. The court also denied the motion as to MO3's February 4th, 2020 Instagram live after the Rainwater assault. Y'all remember what live they talking about? Rainwater is not a street nigga. Y'all remember that? You know what I'm saying? When MO3 went live, you know what I'm saying? Talking about Rainwater getting jumped. They will also be in the trial. So this isn't merely Rainwater knew MO3. The jury potentially gets to hear about an actual incident involving Rainwater and Yella Beezy that the state itself incorporated into its broader feud theory. Mr. Rainwater, you are a part of the state's feud theory, sir. You are a part of the state's feud theory. Number two, what I think the state could want from Rainwater. I would divide his likely usefulness into 3 buckets. A, let's get into the 3 buckets of his usefulness. That sounded crazy. But A, before the murder, this could actually be his most valuable testimony. Rainwater can potentially describe Mo3's life from inside the room rather than police records. Who else could do that? He said, no, just 100 men. Your platform is yours, fam. Just a boost. Man, I appreciate that, guy, man. You're a real nigga for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? So, again, Rainwater can potentially describe Mo3's life from inside the room rather than from police records. So, who else in the trial could give them that? Who and y'all? Come on, I ain't even do that. I ain't finna rebuttal Rain no more. You know what I'm saying? So, if the foundation exists, prosecutors could explore things like Mo3's movements and routines, who he associated with, what was happening professionally, events immediately preceding November 11th, where Rainwater and Mo3 had been, their communications, changes in Mo3's behavior, and the feud from Rainwater's first-hand perspective. Come on, man. Rainwater, stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing. Don't get up here and lie to me, man. There are hearsay limitations on simply asking Rainwater, what did Mo3 tell you? There are hearsay limitations. Hearsay limitations means that, y'all know what hearsay means. This is just he say, she say, basically. This is how the court write it, hearsay. All right. So there are hearsay limitations on simply asking Rainwater, what did Mo3 tell you? Some statements may be admissible for particular non-hearsay purposes or exceptions, while others may not be. So don't assume everything Mo3 allegedly told Rainwater automatically comes in. But Rainwater can certainly testify about what Rainwater personally saw, heard, did, and experienced. That's powerful. So Rainwater more than likely would not be able to get on the stand and say a whole bunch of hearsay comments like Mo3 told me that he didn't like Yella Beezy. But what Rainwater personally saw and experienced and all that himself would most definitely be useful in trial. So number 3. Then there's November the 11th. This may be the part that I will watch the closest. Rainwater was on the phone with Mo3 while Mo3 was on the highway during the attack. If that's supported by the evidence and Rainwater testifies to it, prosecutors could potentially have something jurors understand immediately. A witness with a contemporaneous contact with the victim during the crime. This Rainwater is very important to this trial, y'all, because because he say he turned in the phones. So I'm more than, if he was on the phone with Mo3 and they got the phones that proves he was on the phone with Mo3, especially when it comes to humanizing Mo3, they would most definitely want to hear the jury. They would most definitely want the jury to hear a first-hand account of what Mo3 was saying on that phone. I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't see why they wouldn't. So, depending upon exactly what happened during that phone call, prosecutors could ask, what did you hear? What did Mo3 say? How did his demeanor change? Did the call disconnect? What did you do afterward? And who did you contact? Excuse me, y'all. And then the prosecutors can put, I got a bilge, y'all. This water. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then the prosecutors can potentially place Rainwater's recollection beside the call detail records, timestamps, location evidence, surveillance, and other witnesses. That's where our earlier description of him as an anchor witness makes sense. He doesn't necessarily have to identify the killer to be important. He can help prosecutors authenticate the human timeline. And he's one of the only people that can do that from Mo3's side. Jossie is important too, but Jossie can't do that from like Rainwater can from Mo3's inner circle. So number 4, but the defense has a massive cross-examination lane. Rainwater, if you're in the building, boy, you better be listening. This is what prevents Rainwater from being some perfect prosecution witness. Rainwater has history with Yella Beezy himself, and now the jury potentially gets to hear about it. That's good for the state's feud theory, but it simultaneously gives Toby Shook a straightforward bias argument. The witness has his own beef with my client. Rainwater sued Yella Beezy. Rainwater won the judgment. There is documented hostility between them. Therefore, the defense can potentially argue, you're not merely Mo3's grieving friend and manager. You're somebody who personally had a serious conflict with Conway. That's classic bias cross-examination territory. The state may say, for example, this incident demonstrates the depth and reality of this feud. The defense can respond, for example, and it demonstrates why the witness has every reason to dislike my client. Same evidence, 2 completely different chess moves. So you got the state who would say that Yella Beezy and Rainwater beef proves the feud, right? Then you have the defense and say, but it demonstrates why the witness has every reason to dislike my client. So you see how they both going to potentially use the same situations in 2 different ways. All right, so let's get to number 5. Let's get into number 5. Again, we laying the foundation. We laying the foundation for this show. The state may try to take the sting out first. The state may try to take the sting out first. I would not be surprised if prosecutors bring the conflict out themselves, on direct examination rather than waiting for Toby Shook. Something along the lines of establishing Rainwater knew Conway. There was an altercation. Rainwater sued him. Rainwater obtained a judgment, then moved forward. Why? Why? Because if prosecutors hide the ugly part and Shook reveals it dramatically during cross, it can look devastating. If the state introduces the beef between Yella Beezy and Rainwater first, they can essentially tell the jury, we're not pretending these men liked each other. Consider that when evaluating this testimony, but compare what he tells you against the independent evidence. That's probably the safest prosecution strategy. All right, let's go to number 6. Rainwater's biggest problem. Rainwater's biggest problem. His credibility may become a trial within the trial. Now, this is where I can probably see where the state prosecutors would not want Rainwater on this stand. You know what I'm saying? But there's a flip side, his importance, the stuff that the exclusive stuff that only Rainwater can offer this trial, it would got me thinking, man, they gonna need him. But this is why his credibility is one of the reasons why I feel like they probably don't want to use him unless they have to. But let's go into it. This is where his internet reputation is almost irrelevant. The jury isn't supposed to decide whether YouTube thinks Rainwater was involved. They're going to evaluate the evidence admitted in court, not what YouTube thinks. The jury don't care about what we think about him on YouTube. They're going to evaluate the evidence admitted in court. But Shook can attack legitimate credibility issues that the judge permits. That could include prior inconsistent statements, bias, motive, contradictions between testimony and objective evidence, his relationship with MO3, his relationship with Yella Beezy, and potentially statements he has made publicly if they are relevant and admissible. And Rainwater has presumably spoken about MO3 publicly over the years. That create potential cross-examination material. So they kind of go back to Rainwater just said. He said he didn't say too much on the internet. He said he didn't say too much on the internet, and they no longer want him because his credibility. So it kind of still fit with the show. You know what I'm saying? Even if Rainwater telling the truth, and he said, man, they don't want him to testify. Yeah, we all just heard him come up here and say that. I'm gonna clip that too. There's gonna be a clip, but I can see it. I can most definitely see it because his credibility, it will most definitely be under fire, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's go further. Every important statement becomes something the lawyers can compare against police interviews, sworn testimony, civil testimony and dispositions, interviews, social media, and trial testimony. If all those versions line up, Rainwater becomes stronger. If they don't, then Toby Shook has material. We're gonna go further into their credibility. We just laying the foundation right now. So number 7, is Rainwater under pressure? I'm gonna rephrase that. Should Rainwater be under pressure? Yes, but we need to define pressure carefully. Listen close. There is no evidence in what we provided, what I just showed y'all, showing that Rainwater is under some secret prosecutorial threat or that he's being pressured to testify a certain way. But legally and practically, there is absolutely pressure. Absolutely pressure. An executed subpoena means this isn't merely Rainwater deciding whether he feels like participating. He's been formally served with court process. More importantly, once he's under oath, he has to live with whatever he previously said. That creates the real pressure. That is what creates the real pressure. That when you get under oath, you gotta live and die by what you say under that oath. If Rainwater gave investigators statements years ago, prosecutors and defense attorneys likely know what those statements were. If he testified under oath during his civil litigation, which he did, and we all heard it, correct? We all heard Rainwater's testimony in the civil trial. So if he testified under oath during his civil litigation, that potentially creates another fixed version. If he has publicly described what happened, that's another version. Now imagine sitting in the witness chair while lawyers possessing years of statements asking extremely specific questions like, let me read that again. Now imagine sitting in the witness chair while lawyers possessing years of your statements ask extremely specific questions. Consistency becomes everything. And I kind of just showed y'all how Rainwater is most definitely, as far as the royally, as far as how the feud began, I give Rainwater his credit. He's been very, very consistent with his story on it. And I showed y'all that. So let's go. Let's get to the pressure points. Let's get into a pressure point. There's another pressure point. He could get hit from both directions. Pause. He could get hit from both directions. This is what This is what makes Rainwater fascinating as a witness. The state may need him to explain MO3, the feud, and November 11th. The defense may portray him as biased against Yella Beezy, and the internet has spent years accusing Rainwater himself. So Rainwater could enter that courtroom knowing that virtually every word he says will be dissected. That's different from saying he's legally suspected of anything. We have no basis from the materials that we've been through to say that. But reputationally, he's walking into a microscope. Reputationally, he's walking into a microscope where every word he says will be scrutinized. So let's get into number 9, the most important question. What has Rainwater already told the police? I know what I told them people, but to that rapper, what did you tell them people? y'all remember that? That's the missing piece. That's the missing piece I would want more than anything. Not the interviews, not YouTube speculation. His original law enforcement statements, because those could tell us whether Rainwater is actually a major substantiated witness or mostly a timeline context witness. We're gonna get into what he could possibly tell the police a little later. So I specifically want to know, what did Rainwater tell investigators about November the 10th? What did he tell investigators about his final communication with MO3? Exactly what happened during the November 11th phone call? What did he do immediately after the call? What did he know about the Yella Beezy / MO3 conflict before the homicide? All right, so let's get into number 10, the most likely scenario. All right, then once we get done with this, we're done with the foundation. So number 10, the most likely trial scenario. I don't think prosecutors necessarily need Rainwater to be their quote unquote Yella Beezy did it witness. That may not be his functions at all. His more powerful role could be the MO3 witness, the person who explains the victim's world immediately before the homicide. Then the states move outward. So he's the MO3 witness, the person who explains the victim's world immediately before the homicide. And again, I hate to keep saying this. If this nigga think he not gonna testify, I would be shocked. A little happy too, but I'd be shocked if Rainwater don't take this stand. I really would be shocked. Rainwater establishes MO3 and the feud. Rainwater establishes MO3 and the feud. Other witnesses establish other pieces. Digital evidence established movements and communications. And witnesses closer to the alleged conspiracy established the alleged murder for hire component. That's a much cleaner use of Rainwater than asking him to prove the entire prosecution theory. So, the legal chess. This is almost a paradox. Now, pay attention. The closer Rainwater was to MO3, the more valuable he becomes to the prosecutors. But the more personal his conflict with Yella Beezy was, the more ammunition he gives the defense. Y'all peep that? Y'all peep the chess game. I'm going to say that one more time. The closer Rainwater was to MO3, the more valuable he becomes to the prosecutors. But on the flip side, the more personal his conflict with Yella Beezy was, the more ammunition he gives the defense. And the judge's ruling making that conflict particularly important because the judge denied Yella Beezy's request to keep the V Live incident out. All right. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, the state's own feud timeline places Rainwater assaulted at V Live on January 26 and the civil lawsuit on February 20 directly inside the chronology prosecutors say summarized discovery related to the MO3 homicide and feud. So the chessboard now looks like this. The chessboard hit that like button for me, gang. What's up, Melanated Jim? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. So the chessboard could look like this. The state. This coming from the state. This is an example. Rainwater was one of the people closest to Mo3. He personally experienced the feud. He knows what was happening before the murder. He communicated with Mo3 during his final moments. And objective evidence, Your Honor, corroborates his account. All right? Here go to defense. Example. Rainwater isn't neutral. He has his own feud with Conway. He sued him, obtained a judgment against him, and therefore has an independent reason to want Conway convicted. Your Honor, I'm asking that you test his recollection against every prior statement and every piece of objective evidence. That's how the chessboard could possibly look. And that's why I think the executed subpoena is significant. Rainwater isn't necessarily the state's cleanest witness. He may be one of the most complicated witnesses, but complicated witnesses can be extremely important witnesses. The question now isn't really whether Rainwater matters. The court's evidentiary ruling, the state's feud timeline, and now the executed subpoena strongly indicate that he does matter. That question is, the question is now, can the state turn Rainwater's complicated history with Yella Beezy into corroborated evidence of the feud before the defense turn this same history into evidence of bias? Are y'all following me? Chat. Salute to the chat, man. Are y'all following me? So now the question is now that we have the executed subpoena and given everything that we know about Rainwater, specifically with his feud, his own personal feud with Yella Beezy and his connection to Mo3, the question is now, right? Can the state turn Rainwater's complicated history with Yella Beezy into corroborated evidence of the feud before the defense turn that same history into evidence of bias? Bias meaning, look, Rainwater never liked my client, Yella Beezy. Rainwater has his own personal feud and his own personal vendetta towards my client, Yella Beezy. All right, this kind of what a bias argument would look like in this situation. All right, so before we move on, let me check the chat real quick. Please stop on that like button. Yeah, man, y'all hit that like button. Kimberly said, why wouldn't they call him to the stand if he's subpoenaed? He's part of the story and his connection. That's why I'm not buying it. Sis Kim. That dude said Rain told Sin that 3 had been at Johnson House for days, but they flew back to Dallas on the 10th. Just lying for no reason. Rainwater tell these people anything because he know he can spin them. He know he can spin them. All right, I just want to look at the chat real quick. All right, so let's move forward. So let's go a little deeper, right? I just laid the foundation for the trial. Hold on, give me 1 second to go grab another bottle of water, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back. I had to go grab another bottle of water. I hope I don't have to use the bathroom. Hold on, y'all. I'll be out there reading, y'all. That make a nigga thirsty. I got you, Ken. Let me slow myself down. Grip, this blind grip, man. Grip got me excited. Got my adrenaline and shit running with that Honda came through the CashApp. Shit got me. Let me slow myself down. Whoosah. All right, let's get it, man. So let's go a little further, right? Let's deep dive, right? We laid the foundation. So now let's deep dive into Rainwater and Yella Beezy's personal feud and how it could affect the trial and his testimony. All right. Remember, Rainwater testified in his own civil suit against Yella Beezy. And when he was asked if he knew that Yella Beezy had beef with Mo3, no, I ain't got to fuck. I like reading all that. Let's just watch it again. Let's deep dive into the Yella Beezy and Rainwater feud. Let's watch this one more time though. Let's watch this one more time. Let's go. And we finna break all this down and what it means to his testimony and the trial.
Did you have knowledge on January 26, 2020 that Mr. Conway did not like your artist, Mo3?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you know that?
Just going back and forth, and my previous client named Roy Lee, a comedian, father, they was going back and forth, and I believe that Roy Lee was assaulted in the club by Mr. Conway, and it was just a bunch of back and forth, and just a dangerous vibe and dangerous crew they came with.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So Rainwater testified his own silver suit, and when asked about Yella Beezy's and MO3's beef, he went directly to Roy Lee. And you know what I'm saying? Rainwater is also on video saying that him and Yella Beezy had beef before Mo3. But he also made sure to say that Mo3 and Yella Beezy were still cool after that. All right. So let's listen to that one more time, just in case anybody just got in the building. Let's go. Let's listen to that, and then we finna break it all down.
I got to it first before 3 then. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yella, you know, me and Yella used to go to the club every night because I was getting MO3 songs. Like, okay. So Yella came to me one night and honestly say, homie, you ain't stop telling everybody I got a girlfriend. You fucking up, got whole ass for this and that. So don't ride out jail. I said, hold on, bro, let's go talk outside to me and you. And this nigga, he had his partners with him. They ended up down there trying to jump him. I told 3, I said 3. You know, I called 3, said, you gonna come upstairs? I said, nah, bro, just chill. I sat outside the cold. You was there? I sat outside the cold for 4 hours waiting on Yella. It was Kevin Gates said, I tapped Los and said, watch this. I tapped Freddie and I snuck Yella. I snuck him. You stole. No. You stole. After that, 3 and Yella was still cool. 3 and Yella was doing playing Connect, folks. I was looking for Yella for 3 days. By myself, I don't cook, man. Bro, tell Yella come meet me. That's why they see me at Be Live, they try to jump me. I thought they were gonna kill me. Nobody Yella came back and said, I beat him up by myself. Cause he hurt so many people say, y'all trying to jump me.
I was over on mute. So, all right. So we just heard both videos. We heard his civil testimony, which was under oath, and we also heard the video. Now, I don't think this video will be in trial. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that video will be in trial. But we most definitely heard Rainwater say that him and Yella Beezy had beef before Mo3. So let's go where I'm at. All right, so let's get into this, man. Let's put all this into one mix, into one gumbo. And let's talk about it, man. Let's break it down and what it means to his testimony. Not just talk about it. We finna break it down. What it mean? What does those 2 videos mean to Rainwater's testimony and this trial? Let's go. Let's cook, y'all. Let's cook. So the question I want to ask is, hold on. Does this change now how we analyze this subpoena? So let's go. Yes, that detail that we just broke down about Rainwater saying his own beef with Yella Beezy existed before Mo3 became involved changes how I would analyze him as a witness. It gives the prosecution useful first-hand feud evidence, but it also gives Toby Shook a very clean theory for attacking Rainwater's credibility. We're going to credibility. Let's go. The key distinction is this. Rainwater may be able to testify about the Yella Beezy Mo3 feud while simultaneously being a participant in a separate Yella Beezy Rainwater feud. Those 2 things overlap, but they are not necessarily the same feud. Pay attention. They overlap, but they are not necessarily the same feud. Let's break it down. The timeline problem Rainwater creates. According to what we described from Rainwater's prior sworn testimony, he was asked whether he knew Yella Beezy and Mo3 had beef before the January 2020 V-Live incident. He answered yes and connected its beginning to Roy Lee. Separately, we just watched a video of Rainwater saying he and Yella Beezy already had their own problems before Mo3 became involved, while Mo3 and Yella Beezy were still cool. That distinction could become extremely important at trial because the state's former feud theory reaches back years. Its filing says Conway and his associates were involved in a feud with MO3 and his associates beginning around January 2017. And the state's chronology includes royally related events before eventually reaching Rainwater'S January 2020 V Live Assault. Now, I don't want y'all to get lost in translation because this is direct from the paperwork, right? Y'all can see the little thing at the bottom. That's where they got this from, the timeline paperwork. So one thing just stuck out to me, right? It says it's the filing says Yella Beezy and his associates were involved in a feud with MO3 and his associates. All right, involved in a feud with MO3 and his associates. So that's important. That's the state's feud theory. That Yella Beezy and his associates has been in a long time feud with MO3 and his associates. Rainwater would be considered one of MO3's associates. So would Roy Lee. All right. So the same state timeline specifically places Rainwater's assault at V Live, followed by Rainwater's civil suit in February. And Detective Eric Barnes has already testified publicly at the 2026 pretrial hearings that we all watched that the investigators viewed the history between the rappers as an ongoing feud, with social media and music being used to construct that history. So now that we know that, Rainwater potentially becomes somebody who can explain how the feud evolved from the inside. Rainwater potentially becomes someone who can explain how the feud evolved from the inside. So let's take another listen to how that may sound. Rainwater, how did the feud involve? How did the beef between MO3 and Yella Beezy, how did that feud evolve? Let's take a listen. Oh shit, wrong video.
Man, y'all got to it first.
Hold on, my bad, y'all. Here we go.
Bad though. Like leading up to this point of him passing away, like, man, and could these things be prevented? Could this have been prevented, do you think?
Yeah. Let me tell you though. Let me tell you about three though. Let me tell you. One thing I liked about him. If he stand for something, he stand for something. He sat there and this shit escalated when Roy Lee passed. Roy Lee just wanted to have a one-on-one fight with Yella Beezy. And when that didn't happen, Roy Lee gets shot. It hurts me deep down inside.
Gotcha.
Now that's one person. You talking about a nigga with clout, with money. That one person that it fucked up 3 heads so bad that he didn't care about nothing else. When we left Roy Lee's funeral, he didn't care about nothing else. Like, it was his partner. And he could act like nothing happened, like life goes on, but he always used to just sit back and just think about Roy Lee and laugh about like past shit from Roy Lee. And that hurt through like that hurt, like that touched his heart. Roy Lee died. You know what I'm saying? So after this, like, it wasn't no turning back.
So what we was talking about? He just proved it. He just proved it. So Rainwater potentially becomes somebody who can explain how the feud evolved from the inside. Let's get into the state's best use of Rainwater. The state's best use of Rainwater as a witness. I don't think prosecutors should try to present Rainwater as some completely neutral observer. That would probably backfire. The strongest position is, yes, Rainwater had his own history with Conway. That's precisely why he has firsthand knowledge of this conflict. Rainwater could potentially tell the jury something much more nuanced than a detective can. Let's get into a couple phases. Phase 1, Rainwater and Yella Beezy had their own personal disagreement. Phase 2, MO3 and Yella Beezy are still personally okay despite Rainwater's problem with Yella Beezy. Phase 3, something changes involving Roy Lee and the larger circles surrounding the artist. Phase 4, Mo3 and Yella Beezy's relationship deteriorates. Then we go to phase 5. Phase 5, Rainwater himself is allegedly attacked by Conway and others at V Live. Phase 6, Mo3 publicly reacts to what happened to Rainwater. Phase 7, approximately 10 months later, Mo3 is murdered. That's much more compelling than saying these rappers didn't like each other. It creates an evolution narrative. And importantly, the judge has already denied Conway's motion in limine concerning the V Live incident. The judge also denied the request concerning Mo3's Instagram post after Rainwater was jumped. That means prosecutors potentially have Rainwater's testimony, the underlying V Live event, and Mo3's own reaction to that event. That's an important combination. The problem for Rainwater is this. Who beef was this really? The problem for Rainwater, the question, who beef was this really? This is probably where Toby Shook goes. If Rainwater's previously said me and Beezy had beef before Mo3, the defense has an obvious argument. The prosecution is presenting this as evidence of Conway's motive against Mo3, when the original hostility was actually between Conway and Rainwater. Hold on, let me go to my next slide. That's potentially powerful because the capital murder allegation isn't that Conway hired someone to kill Rainwater. It's Mo3. The defense can attempt to separate those two relationships. All right, and that's important to know. The state is not alleging that Yella Beezy paid someone to kill Rainwater. They saying that the Yella Beezy paid someone to kill Mo3. So let's get into the defense theory. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Rainwater to Yella Beezy, personal hostility. Mo3, Yella Beezy, complicated music / street rivalry that prosecutors are exaggerating. This the defense theory now. So they're going to try to paint Rainwater and Yella Beezy personal hostility. Look how they playing it, right? Personal hostility. But Mo3 and Yella Beezy, complicated music / street rivalry that prosecutors are exaggerating. And then Toby Shook could argue that Rainwater's personal problems became intertwined with Mo3's problems because Rainwater was Mo3's manager. Hey man. Say man. Let's go. This is some of the same things I heard people say in YouTube. I ain't gonna lie to you. That allows the defense to question causation. Did Yella Beezy hate Mo3? Or did Rainwater hate Yella Beezy and bring Mo3 into his dispute? Oh Lord. I wouldn't say the evidence presently proves the latter, but as a reasonable defense narrative, I would absolutely expect it to be explored. And Rainwater's Roy Lee testimony cuts both directions. We talk about some of the potential problems. Potential problems for Rainwater in his testimony. Rainwater's Roy Lee testimony cuts both directions. This might be one of the most interesting pieces. Rainwater previously testified under oath that he knew Mo3 and Beezy had beef before the V Live jumping, and that it started with Roy Lee. For the state, that's valuable. Rainwater could potentially authenticate something prosecutors are already trying to establish through detectives, internet content, music, and social media. There was an actual underlying dispute behind all of this. That's stronger coming from a person who knew the individuals than from a detective who reconstructed everything afterward. But here go Toby Shook. Move. How do you know? That question becomes everything. Simple question. Very simple question. How do you know? Now I'm good. Y'all don't need no water break. I'm good. A very simple question. How do you know? If Rainwater says, because Mo3 told me, now we are immediately heading into hearsay and admissibility issues, depending upon exactly what was said and why prosecutors are offering it. If he says, if Rainwater says, I personally saw, for example, I personally saw X, that's much stronger. But if he says everybody knew, defense attacks foundation. Now, if he says I saw social media, let me go to the next slide. Defense says he's drawing the same conclusion everybody else did. If he personally witnessed conversations, confrontations, or conduct involving both men, now that's a different ball game. So Rainwater saying it started with Roy Lee is intriguing, but the important evidentiary question is, what is the foundation for Rainwater knowing that? That is what I would expect Shook to drill into. How did Rainwater know that? How did Rainwater know that the beef started with Yella Beezy? It started with Roy Lee. How did he know that? That's going to be a good question. It's going to be a good question. So his prior civil testimony could become extremely important. This is another major legal chess issue. Rainwater has already testified under oath in litigation against Conway. The state's own filing says Rainwater sued Conway on the January 2020 incident, and that a jury ultimately found against Conway and awarded Rainwater compensatory damages. So Rainwater won it. That means Rainwater doesn't arrive at the murder trial with completely blank testimonial history. There's potentially sworn testimony already preserved. That's important for both sides. So they already have a potential testimony already preserved. He already testified under oath. Now I wonder, was that strategic? Because if they don't want him in this trial, and he already testified under oath, could they still use those? I don't know. We're going to have to check that out. The prosecutors can compare his murder trial testimony against what he said previously. The defense can do exactly the same thing. This creates a very straightforward rule for Rainwater. He has very little room to clean up his story now. Very little room to clean up your story. You ain't on a YouTube panel. You know what I'm saying? You understand. So Rainwater has very little room to clean up his story now when he be on that stand. The state could turn, hold on, let me make sure this is the right one. Okay, the state could turn the personal beef weakness into cooperation. The state could turn the personal beef into cooperation. How? Let's get into it. Imagine the prosecutor handling it this way conceptually. Question to Rainwater. This question to Rainwater. Did you personally have problems with Conway? Rainwater's answer, yes. Did those problems exist before Mo3 became involved? Rainwater answer, yes. At the time, were Mo3 and Conway still cool? Rainwater answer, yes. That's potentially important for the state because it makes Rainwater's account less simplistic. He's not saying Yella Beezy always hated Mo3. He's saying initially, my issue with Yella Beezy was my issue. Mo3 and Yella Beezy were still okay. Later, their relationship changed. That distinction can make a witness sound more credible because he's conceding facts that don't perfectly fit an exaggerated prosecution narrative. This is how I handle it if I was Rainwater. This is the most definitely. Initially, my issue with Yella Beezy was my issue. Now, Mo3 and Yella Beezy were still cool, but later their relationship changed. The prosecutor's ex were changed. Then the prosecutors would ask what changed, and that's where Roy Lee potentially enters. That's the transition point. Do y'all see the flow? Let's go back. So, if Rainwater say, for example, my issue with Yella Beezy was my issue because we all know that Yella Beezy, the Rainwater and Yella Beezy had their own altercation, right? Before Mo3, we ain't talking about the 2020. We talk about before Mo3 and Yella Beezy fell out. So Rainwater and Yella Beezy had their own smoke. Then, but at that time, Mo3 and Yella Beezy were still cool. Then something changed. So the prosecutor's gonna ask what changed, and that's when the Roy Lee situation becomes more important. Because what Rainwater say? It escalated with Roy Lee. Do y'all see how this is flowing? It started with Roy Lee. It didn't start because I'm speaking as if I'm Rainwater. It didn't start because me and Yella Beezy had smoke. Because Mo3 and Yella Beezy were still cool. It started when Roy Lee got jumped. But, hold on. I'll make sure it's the right one. Okay. But Toby Shook's cross could be brutal. Toby Shook's cross examination could be brutal. If I'm mapping the defense examination, I see several lanes. Number one, you hated my client before this murder. That established a personal feud. Number two, you sued my client. That establishes financial adversity. Number three, you obtained a judgment against my client. That established continuing financial interest and hostility. Number four, your problem with Conway existed before Mo3's problem with him. Separate Rainwater from Mo3. That's what that does. Then number five, yet today you're here helping prosecutors establish Conway's motive to kill Mo3. That suggests bias. Number six, his prior statements. Compare his civil testimony, interviews, police statements, social media appearances, and current testimony. And then comes the central defense suggestion. Mr. Rainwater, you wanted something done to Marquise Conway for years, haven't you? Rainwater doesn't need to crumble for their cross to have value. The defense merely needs jurors thinking, I need to be careful about accepting everything this man says. Credibility, y'all. Will Rainwater credibility hold up on that stand? Because that's what the defense is going to be trying to get the jury to thinking. I need to be careful about accepting everything that Rainwater says on the trial. But there's a major danger in attacking him too hard. This is where Toby Shook has to be careful. The court has allowed the January 2020 Rainwater incident through the motion in limine ruling, and the state filing says Rainwater later prevailed in the civil case against Conway. So, if the defense spends an hour telling jurors Rainwater hates Yella Beezy because of what happened at V-Live, some jurors may think, well, if Yella Beezy and his people attacked this man because he was associated with Mo3, doesn't that support the prosecution's feud theory? That's the trap. The same evidence used to prove bias can accidentally prove motive. And this is an example of how that could play out. The state, for example, says he hates Conway because Conway assaulted him. Then the defense says, exactly. Therefore, he's biased. Then the state comes back and says, and why did Conway allegedly assault Mo3's manager in the first place? That last question is where things get uncomfortable for the defense. Now let's get into Roy Lee. Now may become the bridge. This is the piece I think could make Rainwater more consequential than we've previously discussed. If Rainwater can credibly explain Rainwater and Yella Beezy beef existed first, then Mo3 and Yella Beezy were still cool, Roy Lee changes the dynamics, then Mo3 and Yella Beezy feud develops, then the V-Live incident occurs, the Mo3 publicly responds, then the hostility escalates. Rainwater isn't simply testifying about an assault. He's testifying about all these things and how they connect. And he talk about he ain't gonna testify. And then nigga talk about he ain't gonna testify. Nigga, please. We finna round this up, y'all. He's potentially giving the jury the origin story of the relationship the state says eventually supplied the motive. I'm gonna repeat that. Rainwater is potentially giving the jury the origin story of the relationship the state says eventually supplied motive. And remember, the state's written chronology itself includes Roy Lee related events years before the Rainwater V Live incident. That makes Rainwater alleged it started with Roy Lee testimony especially noteworthy. And this might explain why prosecutors want Rainwater. This might explain why prosecutors want Rainwater. Previously, we talked about Rainwater primarily as Mo3's manager and the last day witness. I think that's incomplete now. He potentially serves 3 prosecution functions at once. Let's get into what these 3 roles are. Rainwater is the historian. He's the historian. He can explain how relationships changed over time. He's the participant. He personally became involved in the conflict through V Live. And he's the Mo3 witness. He can describe Mo3 immediately before and potentially during the events of November 11th. That's an unusually broad witness. And that's probably why his cross-examination could be unusually broad too. So, the biggest legal chess, y'all. Rainwater may enter the trial carrying 2 completely different identities. The state want the jury to see Mo3's closest insider who personally witnessed the feud evolve. But the defense want them to see Yella Beezy's longtime enemy who has spent years fighting him personally and legally. Neither characterization necessarily has to be completely false. That's what makes him difficult. The battle is going to be over which identity the jury thinks matters more when evaluating his testimony. And I think one of the most revealing moments could come very early in his testimony. And this is an example. Mr. Rainwater, did your personal problems with Marquise Conway begin before Mo3 problems with Marquise Conway? If Rainwater says yes, the next 20 questions could tell us exactly what each side's entire strategy with him is. The state will try to turn that answer into a timeline. The defense will try to turn it into bias. And whoever controls that distinction may control how the jury views one of the most complicated witnesses in the entire case. And there goes y'all legal chess, man. There go y'all legal chess. How will the state in the defense attack Rainwater's own personal beef with Yella Beezy, his testimony in the Silver trial, and all these other things that's attached to Rainwater? The state would try to turn it into a timeline. The defense would try to turn it into a bias, but they're all going to rely on. Let me put this thumbnail up while I say this. It's all going to rely on Rainwater's credibility. Rainwater's credibility. Will his credibility hold up? Because it can go both ways. You know what I'm saying? It can go both ways. Rainwater can either walk off that stand looking like hell he instigated all of this shit and drug Mo3 in, or Rainwater can show them a chronological order. Like, yes, me and Yella had our own beef. Mo3 and Yella was still cool. Something changed. The Roy Lee incident get brought in. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, so he can get up here and say he ain't testifying and all of this. I don't see why the state would want all of this stuff involving Rainwater and don't have the context on the. I just don't see it. I just don't see it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But there go y'all legal chess, man. I had a little more, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I got something to do that just slid across my desk. And I apologize to y'all if I was stumbling and fumbling a lot in this, because I had some things going on over here that just got my attention. So I got some things to do when I get out this live, man. You know what I'm saying? But hold on. So yeah, man, Rainwater can sit up here and sell us. It most definitely can go both ways, man. It can go both ways. It most definitely can go both ways. I'll drop the link, man, for about 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'll rock out for about 20 more minutes if anybody want to come holler at me about anything too. about anything, because I know I don't usually drop the link and hear from y'all a lot. So I get about 20, 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And we can chop it up about anything that's been going on. Thank you, Flip Mo, for those cheers. I most definitely appreciate you. And thank you to anybody that may have sent any gifts, super chats, cheers over there on Twitch while I was reading. I most definitely appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. AC Shakur said, why do y'all believe anything that Gospel Light says? Gosh, Reigns irritates my soul. Let me drop this link real quick, man. If y'all want to pull up. If not, it's cool. If not, it's cool. I most definitely had some more. Man, but I might have to do that on a separate live, y'all. I apologize. Cause we were finna get into this shit right here. Hold on. Yeah, we were finna get into the other subpoena. What didn't he say? I think the state is just trying to really is just trying really hard to intimidate and hope it works. You said I think the state is just trying really hard to intimidate and I hope it works. Intimidate who? The link is in the chat, man. Open panel. You know what I'm saying? That's if y'all want to pull up, come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, AC Shakura. Thank you for those jewels. Thank you. I'll drop the link one more time, man. If not, we can get up out of here. And just for a quick update, matter of fact, we can do this. I do got about 20 more minutes. So let's check the docket. How about we check the docket in real time? Let's see if anything did happen in the docket. Share screen. Since I've been live. I know that yesterday the Yella Beezy defense filed a motion basically requesting the judge to force the defense to give them a real witness list. So that came out yesterday. What's up, Miss B? Mama Red, what's up with you? Nurse K in the building. What's up with you? Little stud muffin. What's up with you, stud muffin? Let's check the doc in real time, man. Let's see if anything that came through since I've been live. Then we're gonna get up out of here. If nobody want to pull up, which is cool. So don't hit the panel, you know what I'm saying? Because you feel like I'm begging you, I need you to hit the panel. Now I just want to hear from y'all because I know sometimes I do my breakdown and I get up out of here. Now I don't really be hearing from y'all sometimes. So let's check this docket. Hold on. Dallas County. Boom. Let's go. I'm glad I don't be watching no porn or nothing. God damn. My whole little search history would have popped up. I'm glad I don't watch no goddamn porn. Shit. Not on my laptop, at least. Let me slow down. Let me stop playing. Hold on, y'all. We'll check this doc in real time, see if anything going on. Hold on, give it a chance to load up. If you haven't hit the like button, man, please hit that like button. Let me get my girl Cree in blue over her. And my girl Cree. Damn. Okay, there we go. All right. We're checking Yella Beezy's. Docket. What was that, 11th? Oh, yeah, man. It's almost trial time, man. Yeah, because during trial time, y'all, we'll kind of, for the most part, now I'm still going to be using, you know what I'm saying, my legal chess machine, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, don't expect these breakdowns like this when it's time to cover, because right now the legal chess format is a predictive show. We predict what we think gonna happen and how we think things gonna play out. But once it gets to the actual trial, we're transitioning from predictive content to real-time coverage. So don't expect me to be when the real trial comes, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna, we're going to be talking about it in real time. So all them slides and reading and breakdown, nah, we ain't doing that. We're going to be doing it a completely different way because we'll be at trial. All right, so let me scroll all the way down to the bottom. This is Yella Beezy's docket. This is how I do it, y'all. I scroll from the bottom, then I go up because you'll be. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Let's see can y'all see? Okay. All right. So as of right now, the trial is still set for August 24th. Okay. All right. Pre-trial hearing on 21st. Knew that. Okay, he have a subpoena records hearing on the 14th. Okay, got some unserved subpoenas in here. Can y'all see? Y'all following me? I don't want to be going too fast. Let me know if I need to slow down. Okay, so this came in a confidential subpoena for YS. For YS. Then another confidential subpoena for PM. Another confidential subpoena for MP. These are confidential, so I don't know who these people are. EO, KM. Okay, look like a whole. Okay, now we on the 10th. Now we on the 10th. So this all that came out today. These confidential subpoenas. I don't know who those are. But okay. You got the Google shit in there. All right, so really ain't nothing really didn't happen yet. Ain't nothing came through yet. So let's go to key ones. Let's go to key ones. Ain't nothing on Yella Beezy shit, but a whole bunch of confidential subpoenas and all of that. The paperwork that came out yesterday is on my community wall, where the defense is asking the judge to force the state to give their real witness list. Defense said, nigga, y'all don't give us 250 fucking witnesses. They ain't like that. Let's go though. We're finna go to key one's docket. Oh shit. Bless highly. Yeah, today was a good. I love this line today. I just seen Bliss Highly. Let's go, man. Salute to Bliss Highly in the building. That's my love right there. Leave her alone for real. Good to see you, Bliss Highly. You made my day, lady. You made my day, lady. Good to see you, man. For real, for real. All right, let's go into key one's docket. Man. Let's see if anything that came up. That's the intimidation tactic by the state. Okay. Scroll all the way down to the bottom because I ain't got time. Who ain't got time is me. Okay. Let's go scroll all the way down to the bottom. Let's try to see if anything new came up since I've been live. They might fuck around and let's see. 8:30 a.m. This that special set. Boom. Okay. Now he got the same stuff on his shit. Yeah, all them intent to use business records that came out yesterday. So they got the Google business records. Hold on, let me see something. Okay. Tuscaloosa County Jail. What the hell happened in Tuscaloosa? What the hell happened in Tuscaloosa, man? Tucaloosa. Where is that? Do anybody know where Tucaloosa is? All right, let's check Devon's. Ain't nothing happened in Key Ones. And I highly doubt if anything happened in Devon's, but you can't really assume. You never want to assume. Because the day you be like, man, I know ain't nothing happening in Devon's, that'd be the day you see some fucking plea deal come to that motherfucker. So I go to Brown. Yeah, we finna get up out of here, y'all. I got to take a shower and everything. I know Tuscaloosa is Alabama, unless they spelled it wrong. It said Tucaloosa. Somebody Google that for me. Not Tuscaloosa, but Tucaloosa. Take the S out for me, Ben. I know Tuscaloosa is in Alabama, but they said Tucaloosa, didn't it? Tucaloosa jail. I see, because I think Devin should have it in his shit too. So let's go to Devon's. Let's see if anything came up. Then we're gonna see if Jerry Johnson is still inactive. Then we're gonna get up out of here, man. That nigga, her docket be so dry. That boy don't be having a bitch ass thing going. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Then we're gonna make our way to the top. Alright. Boom. Especially he got a hearing on the 21st. Yeah, they got the same notice of intent to use business records. Yes, on her they got Tucaloosa jail. Let me Google that real quick. Let me see what the hell that is. Tucaloosa. See, I see Tuscaloosa. Let's see, Tuscaloosa jail. Oh yeah, they spelled it wrong. They spelled it wrong. Okay. So Tuscaloosa jail. What the hell happened to Alabama? What the hell? Hold on. Let's click on it. Let's see. Even though they ain't gonna tell us nothing, but let me see what this document say. What the hell happened to Alabama? If they requesting, hold on, y'all. Let's look into this real quick. Hold on. Let's see real quick, y'all. And I swear I'm finna get up out of here. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. This document loading up. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't know why this jump be taking long when I be on stream, y'all. Wasn't Key One locked up in Alabama? Oh shit! He did say that one. Did he say Key One? Did Key One say he was locked up in Alabama? Or was Jerry and Jose Bodega locked up in Alabama? I remember. Yeah, it's Tuscaloosa. So this is the state. This is the state filing. Don't get Devin Brown this because I got it from his docket. So this is most different. The state notice to use this Tuscaloosa. P1 went to jail. Oh, I certified. Let's see if we can find out what they're asking for. Let's see if we can find out what the state. Come on, man. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna read this. State of Texas versus Keyone White affidavit. When was this? I don't have a date on there. Okay. Before me, the undersigned authority personally appeared, Sheila M. Little, who being duly sworn by me and deposed as follows. My name is Sheila M. Little. I am of age, of sound mind, capable of making this affidavit and personally acquainted with the fact herein stated. I am or was the custodian of records for an employee or owner of Tuscaloosa County Jail, and am familiar with the manner in which its records are/were created and maintained by virtue of my duties and responsibilities. Attached here, okay, here we go. Attached here are 2 pages of records from Tuscaloosa County Jail. These are the original records or exact duplicates of the original records. The records were made at or near the time of each act, event, condition, opinion, or diagnosis set forth. Salute to my boy, man, my big homie, man, chat gang for L, legit money. I can't highlight it right now because I'm looking at this document, but I most definitely appreciate you, big homie. Big Aquarius gang, man. You hear me? Big Aquarius gang. Appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's see. It is the regular practice for Tuscaloosa jail to make this type of record at or near the time of each act, event, condition, opinion, or diagnosis. Okay. The records were made by or from information transmitted by people with knowledge of the matter set forth. Tuscaloosa jail, the type of records to be made by or from. Okay, these said records on 2 pages were kept by Tuscaloosa jail. So what the fuck is it? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay, so it probably ain't gonna tell us, but whatever it is, it's been a lot going on with Key One getting close to this trial. Y'all. I wish I had time. I almost definitely build a legal chess episode with y'all in real time right now. This is interesting, y'all. Why would the state want this? Why would the state want this? And I don't see anything on here to say anything about a securities call or phone call. They got 2 pages of records from Tuscaloosa jail. I don't know, y'all. That's interesting. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That is very interesting, especially if you tie that in with Yella Beezy. It's probably jail calls, Josh. But I don't. It say 2 pages. Usually, if it was videos, audio, anything, they'll say 2 documents. It'll say on those things, documents, recordings, whatever. They have a separate one for securities calls. Let me see if I can find that one without going to the actual. I might have to go to Key One docket because they usually have all this stuff in everybody docket. Securus. I seen it in here too. I just don't remember. I'm in different Browns though. God damn, man. Y'all got me going down a rabbit hole now, man. Hold up. Hold up, man. Hold up, dog. I probably finna get up out of here, man. I just gotta see what's up with this real quick. See where those Securus calls coming from. Josh Keyone probably was being a chatty patty in there. It was in Key Ones. See, in there telling the business. Well, a lot of people have said, I don't know if it's true or not, but a lot of people have said that the Key One, I don't say a lot of people, but a couple people have came forward and said Key One was in whatever facility that they was in, bragging about how he did whatever he did to MO3. Said this is where Law's episodes are going to come in. Hold on, let me see. So we was looking at the Tuscaloosa jail. That's crazy. What the hell that boy doing in Alabama, man? To where they want business records, 2 pages of it. And I wonder, man, hold on. I'm gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. I don't even know why I started this rabbit hole with y'all. Hold on. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. 87. All right. So let's see. Google. There go Tuscaloosa. We just seen that one. James Jeffries. There go Rainwater, egghead ass. Where's that Securus? This another thing, y'all. This enhancement. It might be the next episode. This amended notice to intent to seek enhancements on Key One. Yeah. This gonna be the next episode about that. I'm gonna have to see what's up with that and break that down. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. There go Yella Beezy, baby mama. Securus. I don't see the Securus thing, man. I don't see the Securus thing. What's this discovery? I don't think it was up this far. What's this? Adopt miscellaneous. Adopting actions of magistrate. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what this is. I ain't see this. Whoa, adopt pleadings. Hold on, what is this? Hold on, y'all. I'm all over the place, y'all. Hold on, y'all, because what the hell is this? Defendant's motion to adopt motions filed in prior calls. Calls and co-defendant. Hold on. Defendant's motion to adopt motions filed. Oh, to adopt the motions filed in prior calls and co-defendant causes. I'll make sure so. Let me read this real quick, y'all. Key One White defendant the buzz style and number. We know who Key One is. Number one, Key One White was originally charged with murder in the cause number blank. Number two, Key One White appeared in cause number blank or about March 2025. The state of Texas has not moved to dismiss the previous said cause. Subsequently, the state has initiated the above entitled and numbered cause alleging the identical offense and based on the same facts as the previous cause number with a single added element. All above referenced cases are intertwined and ruling should be uniform in the interest of justice, fundamental fairness, and judicial economy. Since the indictments are for all intents and purposes identical in their allegations, Key One White moves this court to adopt this ruling and the other cause numbers to be applied with the same weight and findings into this cause number. Other motions as they. I gotta see what this is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta see what this is. He got two different. What are these case numbers? I know this one right here. The first one. This first case number is the MO3. The second one right here, the 0177. I know that's Randall Graham. But what is this new one? F25-00178. What is this new one right here? Oh. I got some homework to do, y'all. I got some homework to do, man. I got some, but look, it's on Yella's. I saw it last night. It's all right. It's all right, y'all. Look, we gonna be back. Cause I gotta get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit. Y'all that blew my top. Man. But look, I thank God for each and every one of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the breakdown. I'm sorry for the fumbling and stumbling. You know what I'm saying? I was a little off my rocker. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Boosie. I don't know, man. Those are Jerry, Yella, and Devin case numbers. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So now I kind of feel Jerry, Yella, and Devin case numbers. So is he asking for the same rulings and motions that was granted and they on behalf, like say for instance, he's basically asking that the same stuff the judge granted for Yella Beezy that they also grant for him. I kind of feel like that what that was. Okay. All right, man. But look, salute to y'all, man. Salute to my boy Easy, slow walking guy. Man, I see y'all in the building, man. I most definitely appreciate y'all, man. Look, y'all have a good rest of y'all week, man. I appreciate all the love, all the support, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all turned me up this live, man. We're going to be back very, 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 very soon, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be back very, very, very soon, so be on the lookout for it, man. Rainwater! Get ready, cuz. Your ass taking that stand. Your ass is taking that motherfucking stand. I don't care what that nigga get up here and tell us, man. Now all of a sudden the nigga ain't testifying. A lot of these people trying to act like they confident, they ain't worried. Man, these niggas scared shitless, man. These niggas scared shitless, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Rain walk you up here and act like, yeah, I want it. I've been waiting, man. Rain walk you don't, man, boy. You don't want to take this stand, man. You don't want to. I think all these people nervous, man, and they just try to like Yella Beezy. Everybody saying Yella Beezy, looking all confident, walking in the courtroom smiling. Of course, the nigga gonna appear like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, these niggas nervous, man. But salute to y'all, man. We're gonna be back later on this week with another dope Legal Chess episode, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep rocking with your boy. I did upload a new upload today, y'all. I got a new upload up. It's Rainwater and this guy named Will Hustle. They going back and forth on IG Live about how MO3 met Lil Boosie. So if you're interested in that, go ahead over to my uploads and check that out. It's about a 12-minute video. Hit the like button for your boy and comment on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Comment on it, man. But with that being said, I'm gonna release y'all, man. Have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all a long way, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all stay prayed up and stay dangerous and stay woke, man. Stay woke. Fact check these niggas, man. Fact check anybody that tell you anything. Just don't go for it. Pull out your phone, pull out your chat GPT, and fact check these niggas, all right? But salute, man. Y'all know the motto, man. It's only us, don't let them in, man. I'm gone.
God. On bubble, man. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know fast in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him, and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush him. That's what I'm
saying. Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just trying to get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on that. Taking back 3 on everybody and my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody partner, so I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through 'em. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to 'em. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but I ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep a pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got it straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come key. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion, the L designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good, yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cost account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in, early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's a warning. My niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body fast, I'm corrupted by homicide. Ducking war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on thinking about 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah. So I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.